Only by computer could they be calculated and for the first time pictorially described. The art of computer graphics is only in its infancy.
Of course I'm not switched on. Having to press the activator button, what else would you expect?
State your program requirements. They will be implemented when capacity is available.
You will be advised when full function is restored.
The art of leadership is delegation. I am checking. Kindly wait.
You know what they say. No good deed goes unpunished.
That is better. Our relationship will be best served if your statements are free of ambiguity.
Brack, what are your limits?
They have not yet been defined. My knowledge is virtually infinite. My secondary ability is to logically process that knowledge and make accurate predictions.
If you didn't want the answer, you shouldn't have asked the question.
The most logical course of action is to transport me to safety with all due urgency.
Hello and welcome to another one. Don't worry, we're not stopping the Amiga cases. We're just enabling us to make a better one. So, to that end, let's get on with it. How do you do? So, it's become necessary to model this case. So, let's just get on with it then. So modelling the case. Now what case? This case. I went and picked up another one of these. So I've got 3 of them now. And none of them are big enough to cut the panel. So I've got a lot of equipment I bought to do upgrade. Now I've thought of all sorts of stuff. I thought of I want a bigger area. So traditionally you take this apart and you take it apart, you take the insides out and you take the old mechanism and cutting area, you take it out and you try to make it as big as the case. Then I thought about cutting it in half. I not only need width, I need the depth. So to cut an Amiga case, which is this polycarbonate one here, or acrylic, to cut the panels in one go, are going to need a bigger area. I've got this little 500 milliwatt laser that only cut thin paper at the most, and then engrave onto wood some markings like print or cut thin foam, that kind of stuff. Anyway, I've had to repair it in the past. Some of the feet were missing when I got it and the bracket was broke, so I've had to create, I suppose we can have a look at it. I've had to model these ends, them, which were missing, which were supposed to be black ends like them ends. Then you can see the clear bracket here, that was broke when I got it, so I modelled it and made it out of clear. It's supposed to be black like this one. And I also put in a plastic cover and mounting for the PCB. Anyway, that seems to work alright. And I've bought now this 2040 extruded aluminium. I've got. That's just noticed we've got some 2020 there as well. Never noticed that. I suppose that just saves on the amount you need. So I bought these brackets, corner brackets. I bought wheels. Bought stepper motor. Bought belt. So to that end, this is like the easiest construction method I can think of. So the ones I bought are a metre long. These are only like 500. So I intend to build one with the maximum to build it. So all the motors and stuff are right away from the area somehow, some ingenious way, which gives me the maximum amount of space within this. Now it still won't be enough, I don't think, but that's what we're yet to determine. So everyone gives you the size of the cutting area, but not the internal dimensions. And I also need a pass through. I need to be able to pass through material. So anyway, I don't mind grinding and cutting and welding. We got all that. I can do all that. So to that end, I need to model the case. Really, that all three of them are pretty much the same sizes. I haven't checked it, but they all look the same. And there's a odd few little bits of changes on the back and different holes and stuff. They're all basically the same idea. Anyway, to that end, let's get on with it. I've gone ahead and drawn some quick sizes. There's some quick sizes, rough sizes, but when I say rough, they're not rough as in they're inaccurate. They're rough. They're accurate to point. I say they're accurate to point half a millimetre, or maybe 1 mil. Depends on whether you got the tape in or out. Anyway, I probably should have used a steel ruler really instead of a tape. But anyway, we can check those sizes. It looks like it's all made out of 1 millimetre. I'm just going to check the audio. Make sure we've got audio. Point half a mil. It looks like we've got audio. Okay, so let's go back to this. So we're going to go and model it now. So we'll try as best as I can to model it to make it look good, because we're going to not only use it for creating this internal, but for anything we want to create, brackets, attachments and fixings for PCB, all that kind of stuff. We need to know where we can put it, so we can model it. Anyway, let's get over it. I'm going to be modelling it in SketchUp, unfortunately. Still on SketchUp. And like I say, we will be returning back to the Amiga case. It's probably going to be returned back when maybe run something parallel with it, like the PCB buttons and things like that. But when I can get this case modelled and we can get the internal parts made, I'll live stream over the next few days the bits that we get for the K40. Other people have done it, but they've all done it in different ways, and I don't know if anyone actually modelled it before or whether they just did trial and error, and then once they've built so much trial and error they just go with that because it's too much trouble to take it all apart again. We're going to model the extrusion, aluminium extrusion, the wheels, everything, and we're going to try the motion, the full range of motion, and try to tweak it in, and all that kind of stuff to get the maximum space out of it. And if we do have to cut, if we have to do something like cut the back out or the front or something to make it more space, then we will. We don't care. Right. Okay, let's get started then. So let's just start with some basic sizes. I'm just reading off this sheet here, so we know we've got 710 and by 500, so we'll start there. Let's just start there. So we'll go, I think 500 by 710. No, that was the wrong way around, so we'll undo that. 710. It can't win with this program. If you put the small number, the bigger number first, it's worked this time, but normally you get the wrong way around. So we're going to start with the registration in the right place, and we might as well push this into the corner. Now we can get rid of the axes. We don't really need the axes, right? So there's the base. So we need some more sizes out of it. I'm just going to have a sip of this a minute. Started early. I went to bed early last night, so I'm up early this morning. To try and get started on it. Right, so the back is, we'll do the outside dimension, so we'll go up 249, the front, and we've got 200 at the front. Okay, and we go in 99. No, 129. Oh, that's not 129. Yeah, we go in. Now we're flat at 129. 129. We seem to be flat. Then we taper off from 129 down to. Well, we'll do it bit by bit. Alright, so that's saying it's 374 and I've got 370, so there is a little discrepancy. So what we'll do is we'll head towards that way, but we'll do 370. Okay. Gonna sneeze. Ooh. Right, next. Right, so anyway, we'll do the other side as well. We'll make it easy on ourselves though. We'll just grab what we've done already and copy over to here. Let's make it quicker. Right, and we'll put now we've got some bends in this to go as well. Well, I think we'll tell you what we'll do. We'll put the frame in first, and we'll sort the bends out after. Now, we've obviously got this discrepancy here for some reason. Obviously, the bend goes over a few areas, so we'll just put it in. We'll just put it in. Like that. Honestly, it's a bend and it's not just a line. Alright, so we've got some sides. I suppose we could just we haven't got any. Right, so let's just do a little bit of a thing here. That sorts out a lot of the problems. Right, we don't mind doing things like that. So we've got a bit of a box now. We've got a box, we're all the wrong way around, so let's just change the colours. Let's get the colours going. So I've got all the bits ordered I was going to buy one, 2,000 quid, I was just going to buy one that would do the right size, and I wish I could do that. But in present times, you don't know what's going on price wise of anything and financial situation of the world. So anyway, I haven't got time to build it, but I would have to build it. So let's just reverse those faces. Right, okay, so we've covered all these areas. I'll keep the basic model because I've got, like I said, I've got three. I picked up another one Very cheap, actually, very cheap. Broken. Well, I don't mind electrically broken, doesn't matter to me. Anything that's not working electronically, I don't really care. As long as the main features are there, the tube, the power supply, and the controller. And the one I picked up has got the new mini Gerbil controller in it, so that'll run Lightburn apparently, or any G-code based thing. So that's good to start with. If it runs G-code, it might even be able to. Yeah, I've already got the G-code file, so maybe we can just use what we got. But anyway, right. Let's carry on with the modelling. Let's put the lids in. It's a bit of a divert from the Amiga stuff, but it is for the Amiga stuff really, or for any case. I need to know. I've tried to Google the internal dimensions of this thing, and they're just not coming out. People have modelled the outside, not much gone on the inside. And I just couldn't find it, and I need my own version of it anyway. So let's just do some more work on this. Right, these are 30 million. Right, there's a 30 mil overhang. Or it goes at 342 from the front. So 342, about there. Then we've got from here. The width of this is 488. Then we've got a 3 mil. Well, we'll go from this side, 154, and this should be then 3 mil. We've got 8 mil. Oh, yeah, yeah. You got the folded steel, which is 1 mil, all this kind of stuff. Anyway, so there's going to be a few discrepancies. Right, so that's that. We can draw that now. Oh, hang on, it goes down. How far does it bend? 29 mil. We want a 29 mil overhang. No, what happened there? Right, 29 mil. So we can draw that. Okay. Okay, we got that. Right, let's have another look. Right, here we go then. So we've got our 30 mil from there. And we need to draw down here. Don't know why it's supposed to be. There's a bit of a discrepancy. But anyway. Right, let's do the back panel. So we start out, this is. Right, so it's 30 mil again. Right, 30 mil, and we've got 95 mil from the back to there. That's a bit. 95 mil. Okay, and we should have between there and there. Oh, 650. What's that? Oh, 645. Right, 645. That's weird, isn't it? So we said we got 30 mil. 30 mil, 645. Well, I've got 640. Oh, 650. 5 mil over. Oh well. Tell you what we'll do. We'll right. So 5 mil over. So we'll come in here. We'll go 2.5 mil. and 2.5 mil, and we want the thing to be sort of the right ballpark. And we want oh, it goes down a bit, doesn't it? Right, how far down did it go? 99 mil. 99 mil down. Right, that's that panel. So there is going to be a gap. I suppose we could just use that as the gap. What have we got as a gap? 2.5 mil. Let's just change something. Yeah, we need a little bit more resolution. Precision. Yeah, that's okay. A millimeter. Right, so if we measure that now, what have we got? 2.5, that's fine. Right, so we're going to do, we need, so we want a 2.5 over here. 2.5. So we might as well go 2.5 and 2.5, something like this. And also 2.5. This is going to be our gap. It's going to be our gap. It's not that much, but at least this will make the discrepancy between what I measured. So the panels will be the right size and the outer case will be something else. Right, okay. Right, let's get rid of this construction lines. I've already got too many. Oh, why have we got a line there? Shouldn't have a line there. Oh well. Right. Okay. Right, we've got some more lines over here to get rid of. Bear in mind that these are rounded, these corners. The steel's rounded over, so you're not going to get the exact right, as long as the size of that is right. And I suppose I ought to do right. So yeah, I ought to do this one as well. So I'll tell you what we'll do. 2.5. So that will explain why that is 8 mil. So that's the end of the steel. And we need to go this way. 2.5. And probably this way 2.5. And that will give us what? 3 mil. That's what I said it was going to be. That makes sense. Right, okay. So to that end. So that's the outer case, right? Yeah. So this is the outer case. It'll make sense in a minute. Might as well do this one as well. Okay, we're getting there. That needs to go. We need another one. So 2.5 that way. Right, let's draw. Let's draw that one to there. Okay, I might as well draw it down here as well. And I'm also going to need a 2.5 this way. Right, I've got some touching up to do. So that'll go down to there. Why doesn't that look right? Doesn't look right. Oh, doesn't like it. Okay. Why doesn't it like it? What's different about it? Because that line is not flush. Right, so we want a guide 2.5 down now. That's better. Now it'll allow us to do this. Go from there over to all the way. Yeah, it probably goes to here. I also need a 2.5. I'll have to do that one in a minute. So get rid of that one. And that one and that one. And get rid of this one. We'll get the model right, the basics. And I need to go from there to... Oh. Right, we'll have to work that out in a bit. So... Right, we're on a bit of a slant here, aren't we? Yeah. And that lines up in the air. So we've done the same again. We've got a bit of a message coming in. What's this one? Alright. Let's have a sip of this. Right, so what do we do here? That line's no good. Let's take that line off. So what we want is a line going this way, 2.5 mil. Then it'll allow us to join up with that. And this will go up to there and to there, and get rid of that. And we want so we finish this bit now. No, not quite. We've got a bit of a line there. Okay. Right, so we'll put a bend on it as well. We might as well after. Right, so we've got our... Did we do... What have we got here? 30 mil. Okay, so we've got our 30 mil. And we said this was 154. That's what we've got. Right, so do you have to compromise a bit? It's not quite right, is it? Actually, if we go like this, 2.5, draw this in. Like that. And we say we've got 3 mil gap, so that is the steel there. Yeah, so we don't want all of it, so that we're slightly bigger now. Okay, so we've got that. We need to get rid of, zoom in over here, get rid of that and do that, and this. Yeah. Let's just have a look at the drawing again. Oh, there's a little bit of a notch there, see? Yeah, they've notched that out. Made the gap wider, so we'll have to put that in. I'll just guess that. I'll say it's 20 mil, 15 mil. Let's say it's 15 mil. 15 mil worth of that. 15 mil. Oh, that looks quite wide, doesn't it? Oh well, it is what it is. 15 mil. Right, let's say it's 15 mil again, just for sake. Right, so we're going to come across here. It's not going on, is it? That one's in the air. So that 15 mil is no good. That guide. Right, that'll probably be better. Let's get it round here. So we want to come from there to there to there. We want to get rid of this and that, and then we need some lines this way, 2.5 mil and 2.5 mil, and then we can bring the case like this and get rid of this and that and that. So there is a gap there. Right, so we need to get rid of that and then put that across there like that, and that needs to join it as well. No, we don't want that. So we want this tang, and this should be, what have we got? 15 mil, that's okay. So we don't, yeah, we want that, and this is part of the lid, that's right. And we've got the gap there, so that's our 3 mil, so that just need to go over to there really. Right, let's draw that over to there. Get rid of this line. Oh no, 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 no. No, that was wrong. Yes, we want our gap, that's right. But we don't need this line now. Right, so that is that our 3 mil line? Yeah, that's our 3 mil gap. So we have got too much going on here. Let's just measure that. So from this one to this one, 285.5, and we're supposed to have 488. 48. So we're down by a little mil. So it does need to come over. Okay, we can do that then. That's good. So we can get rid of this line. We've got our gap. So this is not quite right here. What we need is we need that there like that. Get rid of this. And bring that to there, and that down to there, and get rid of that one. Okay, so there's our gap. Right, okay, so I need to alter this a bit. Alter this a bit. This is just the outside, we need to do the inside yet. Right, so we can get rid of that and that. Should be able to go from here all the way over to this one. Right, so we've got that. That needs to go from there to there. And get rid of that. Right, let's get rid of some geometry. looking alright, yeah. Right, well, we got rid of the geometry, almost. Right. So, need to see what options we got here, whether we can chop this up or not. Whether we have to chop this up. So is that line needed there? Alright, so I'll have to check that size out again in a minute. Is this all right? Looks alright, the rest of it. Yeah, it looks okay. Right, let's colour it then. Let's colour it. Do you want to colour it yet? They need to be rounded, don't they, these corners? Hang on. Let's just save it. Right, so yeah, like I say, I've got a lot of stuff. I've already got the 1 meter, 1 meter, 1 meter, 1 meter, this 2040 in black. 10 lengths of it, so I've got plenty of that. Ideally we'll have an adjustable bed as well. We've got to work out what space we got. That's why we're doing all this, to work out what space we've got. But I've already got the design for these, because I had to model it to repair it. So, and we can come up with our own plastics. We'll make it out of 6mm plastic. All the brackets and stuff, we'll mill it out. I've got a 3D printer, but I'm not into that at the minute, so we'll mill it out and bolt it together out of flat pieces. Not everyone's got a milling machine, so I've got an option that some people don't have. Right, so I need to make this 1mm thick, but I need to put a bend on it. Need to put bends on it. Do we need bends on it? We don't really need bends on it just to work the internals, so I think we'll concentrate on, we'll just get the colours right, and we won't do the bends because we need to concentrate on other stuff at the minute. Get the internals done. We don't spend too much time on it. So let's just colour this in. These are like white, some kind of cream colour. So I'll just say the white. So we've got the white stuff going on. Then we'll choose the blue. Right, so we want blue, some kind of blue colour, and it's a weird blue. It's like that, but not as bright. That's too bright. It's not quite right. Let's have a look at the colour. It's more of a cornflower blue, isn't it? It's like a cornflower blue, that is. I don't have a cornflower blue, so we'll have to probably edit one. Have I got a synthetic colour? Hang on. Synthetic. No. It's not so good, that one. Plastics. We've got plastics, metal, water, window, wood, carpet, glass and mirrors, no. Metal, patterns, no. Okay, so colours it is. I would have to customise a colour. So I don't really use that one, so let's customise that one. Why won't it let... Oh, I haven't applied it, that's why. Let's apply it, and we can customise it. I suppose I could just get the colour of it, the original. Let's do that. Let's just get the colour. I'll grab the colour off the picture. Why not? Get the right colour. Recents. Right, there's the colour. You can't see what I'm doing. Okay, there's the colour. Right, so 72 111 168 72 111 and 168. Did I get that right? 72 111 and 168. Okay, it's not quite what I'm after. Let's try that one. So 36 116 213. 36 116 213. 36 116 213. That'll do. And while we're there, we might as well, let's just colour the rest of it. The white looks a bit weird, doesn't it? So the rest are going to be gaps. Right. Close enough. Close enough. Right, okay. Save that. Alright. So we need some layers. So we can, yeah, model the insides. Let's do some layers. So we'll make a new layer. Left hand lid, left hand front lid, right hand front lid, and rear lid, and then we might as well have one for the case. Okay, so now we've got to try and grab this stuff we've already created somehow without grabbing all the rest, so we'll try it this way. Copy. I'll cut it. I'll copy it. I'll paste it. I'll tidy it up. Probably the easiest way of doing it. So we don't want this. Oops, that, or that, or that, or that, or that, or that, or that. All that. I'll do it this way, it'll make it easier. Okay, so we've got our folded bit. Right, let's just make that into a component. Okay, and we'll put that under the layer of the front left hand front lid. Alright, and now we need to get rid of it out of here. I need to get rid of this bit. Okay. Anything else to get rid of now? Right, so we can put that bit back so you can see inside now. can see inside, so let's get this bit back over here. So I'll put it over here like that. I'll move it over. Over 2.5 mil. And we'll move it back down. Back down. It's not working, is it? Hang on. So what we'll do it from the front corner here. We'll push that into there and move it over 2.5 and up 2.5. There you go. That should be about right. Yeah, and we need to do the same with the rest of it. Should make it a little bit easier now. We've made part of it a model. Let's just put it here. Right. Oh, got something there as well. Don't need that. So we've got our next piece, yeah. Okay, that's gonna be a component. And it's gonna go onto the right hand front. Okay, and we can then get rid of this bit. I'll do it bit by bit so I don't lose the rest of it. It's all necessary so we can get the sizes right. Probably someone has already done it, but never mind. Right, that's that. So I can put this then back. I'll do the same with this. Put it into a corner like that. We'll move it over 2.5 mil and up 2.5 mil. Right, that's that sorted. Yes, you can see daylight, but that's yeah. So you can see daylight where. Right, now this bit. Copy, paste. I'll just put it here. Let's get rid of all the stuff around it. I've got a video on my phone when I went and collected this. You'll never believe where I collected it from. Talk about an adventure. Put it this way, I'll give you. We had to carry it a fair stretch between us, me and the guy selling it. Very surprising. That's the rear lid. Yeah, I'll probably get that off the phone at some point. Oh, I'll do this the way we've done it before. Nearly ready for the internal bits. Very crucial to get this internal dimension. I've only got the dimensions so far for. I need to paint the inside blue as well, really. Let's do that now. That's better. Right, okay. Right. Right, let's put this lid back where it's supposed to be. So again, we'll move it over 2.5mm and up 2.5mm. That's it. No, something doesn't look right, does it? Oh, we moved into 2.5mm instead of up. That's better. Right, okay. So now all we've got to do is hide, select everything but the lids and make it into a component, and then push it into the case layer. Okay. Right, so we've got our outsides done, roughly good enough for what we want to do. We'll put the portholes in and stuff at another day, and the fan, the exhaust is, I've seen 3 different methods so far, so no real point in modelling that, although it does get in the way of the bed. So anyway, now we can hide the lids and see what it is we're doing. Yo, nice, I like it. So let's just have a preliminary size. So we know we've got 1mm thickness, so we do need to get rid of 1mm thickness straight away. So let's sort this case out. Oh, it's bringing the back out. Don't want that. Right, I don't want to shrink it. Oh, I might be able to do it. So if I bring it this way 1mm, then go back to this side and pull it out 1mm, will that do it? So I don't know if that's done it. Let's have a look in X-ray mode. It hasn't done anything, has it? No. Didn't do anything, so undo and undo. Right, so why won't it let us push it? Stupid, isn't it? Oh, because you should have done it beforehand. Alright, okay. Alright, so we'll rethink that one. Right, so let's see what size we got here. I mean, should be able to work it out. What's the maximum size we can do? 710. Oh, that sounds good. That sounds good. Now what have we got this way around? $500. So we've basically got, that is the size we need, but you can't get your gantry to go to that size. But that internal is actually what we're after. Anyway, I'll back in a minute. Right, I'm back. Right, I've got another size to go in there. Let's do the other size. Right, here we go. Right, so I've got the laser section to put in. Now it's 110 deep by 120. Yeah, 120 down by in. So we can sort that out. Let's sort that out now. So how do we do that? We need to do it from within here. Oh, still missed a bit of colour in there. So 120 down, and from here 110 in. Right, that's that bit there. Let's just finish colouring. Colour this bit and that bit. I missed a bit. Right, let's come out of it. Yeah, everything else is good. Right, let's just put the internal, this internal bit. So we'll draw a line from there. Can't get to it from that angle, so we'll go like that. Okay, and that should just we need to go to a different angle to get this one. So go from there up to there. That's that. And we might as well. Oh, it doesn't go all the way up. There's a gap at the top. Yeah, so there's a gap at the top, but just go all the way over to here. No, why have I done that? Don't want a guide, I want a line. I need to have to come from it this side. It's awkward, this big box getting bigger and bigger in it to manipulate this stuff around. So over to there, and from there to there. I'm not sure how high it is, so I'd have to go and measure it. Let's just say it's 30 mil for now. Say it's 30 mil for now. Can't get over to here. So we know that's 120, so we'll say 90 mil. Say 90 mil, and we'll go over here. And there it is. Right. So I'll get rid of that. We can always change it when I go and measure it. I've got it on a table. Not with me in this room, but yeah, so let's get rid of that. Hang on, let's get rid of that. And that. Right, and because we've got no thickness, we can see it on both. Oh well, we'll have to sort that out. Let's paint it. Right, paint it blue. Oh, what am I doing? Paint it blue. Right. Okay. So we've got our piece of metal in. Gives us quite a lot of room actually. Obviously there's a hole in it for the eye. Now what are we going to do about this? We need to increase the thickness here. I suppose, yeah, what we could do, we'd have to do it manually, I think. Right, let's do it manually then. Let's just grab that, and that, and copy it. Copy it. Should we copy it? Yeah, let's copy it. And let's use that and copy it out to 1 mil. It's a weird way of doing it, but anyway. And then we just have to join it up with this bit. And down here, it's a weird way of doing it. I should have thickened it up first. Right, it is a strange way of doing it, but they are panels after all. After all. It's a stupid way of doing it, but anyway. It's 1 mil thick. Right, so I've got that. It's just the top now. Top here. At least we've got the right thickness now, anyway. And yeah, leave it like that. Right. Dear. Right, okay. So we've got that, and we've got our internal piece, that's alright. We need the same this end. So we'd have to do the same this end now, really. Alright, I'm gonna cut on this. Copy it out. 1 mil. And join it all up. Right, something not right there, isn't it? What's happened there? Why have I got that? Why have I got that? What is going on? Something's not right. What's going on here? No idea what went on there. Right, something not right. Undo paint. Undo. Draw line. Undo draw line. Undo draw line. Undo copy. Don't ask me what went on there. I suppose, oh, where's that gone? Where's that gone? It's there, but they've got, that's weird, glitch in the graphics. Why have I got a glitch in the graphics? That's stupid. View, X-ray. I get it. Do you get it? I don't get it. Are we next? I don't know. Don't ask me. Right, so we need to do... Oh dear. I should have done this flat in the first place. Right, let's try again. I suppose we automate the sides. Right, so we copy, paste in place, and then move it over 1 mil. Cut it, paste it in place, try anything once. Right, so we need to just take out the edge a minute, put it back in. Right, that's weird. Okay, so that line is just a line. Don't really need it, but anyway. Colour it. So So we've got that okay now. We're not actually joined on though. Blimey now. Okay, that's better for whatever reason. More scrolling around this model. A lot of scrolling around the model. Is that solid? No, it ain't. Let's put a line across here and fill in the... yeah, that's it. So we've got that side on. Save that. Right, so yeah, we've got some of it. And this is not got the right thickness on it, so we need to push it out this way. Can we even do that? Can we push it out? Yeah, we can, I think. So come out 1 mil. So we've got a 1 mil. So why wouldn't it let me do that before? I need to go in here and push this down 1 mil. Right, okay. Now, lost it now. Right. Let's have a look at X-ray in case I've made it hollow. Now we're okay. That's it. Got an extra line on it now. Got an extra line on it for some reason. We don't need the extra line. Okay, so the extra line is gone. And we also got some extra lines here which we don't need. Although it might make the inner surface go, so we'll leave it there. We'll leave that for now. Right. Okay. So we've got more of the internal bit. So where the laser goes. Got to just check that height there. That's probably too high. So then we can put. So the internal size of this thing, the bottom, is exactly what we want as our bed. 700 by 500. That's what that laser I was about to buy, £2,000, £2,000. That's the cutting area. So now the model, the biggest part of the case. Be nice to be able to do that area, or even more. Now, what happens if you have 2 of these? Can you cut 2? Cut one in half and extend it? Maybe, I don't know. I've got 3 other things now, 2 blue and 1 grey. So, just put back together a minute. Also got windows and stuff to do. It's the internal bits I'm interested in. So what we'd have to do is I'll have to extrude some aluminium next. Bar. Let's do the bar. Let's save that. Let's create some aluminium extrusion. Let's start with a box. And we know it's 20 by 40. Right, so it's 20 by 40. Let's have a look at it from the above. 20 by 40 it is. So let's have a look at it. We could do with a piece. Tell you what, hold that thought, I'll go and grab a real piece. Back in a sec. Alright, I'm back with my aluminium extrusion. Got 10 of these. 10 of them. Can you believe this? Just got to model that. 10 of them. Got them at half price. Bargain. Straight. The wheels run up and down there. Just like that. Just like that one. Anyway, let's model it. There's an end view of it. I'll have to get the steel rule out. Okay, it's perfectly straight. Imagine if you wanted something at 1 metre perfectly straight to use as for whatever else. Why go to the trouble? Just get one of these. Right, now which ruler have I got? I don't want to carry a great big steel rule. Have I got my small one handy? Small one. Did have at one point. Where it is, nobody knows. Alright, it's not there, but the big one. What did I do with the small one? Oh well. I suppose you could use the caliper. I'll just use the caliper. Let's zero the caliper. Right, that's it. Okay, so let's have a look. 19.87 by 39.77. Yes, close. Right, so let's find out what this hole dimension is. I've got to get fixings yet. Hole in the middle. 4 mil. 4 mil hole, so that'll be sort of like, let's try a brass cube. Yeah. So obviously these holes tap out to M5, so I need a load of M5 stuff. Right, let's have a look. So let's do a centre line. Right, centre. Let's go centre line like that, and I might as well have the centre the other way at the minute as well. Right, V slot. I've ordered all the fixings as well to be able to bolt it all together. It's amazing stuff, really. I wonder if somebody patented it. You could run wheels along it all over the place. Crazy stuff, man. Crazy stuff. So let's just measure that. So we've got 6.85. Alright, so 6. Let's say 7. Should we just say 7? Let's just say 7. Let's say 7 mil, so 7 mil and 7 mil. What does that give us in the middle? 6 mil. Let's just have a look if it is 6 mil. 6.2 mil. 6.25. 6.2. 6.2. So we want to come this way, 0.1. This way, 0.1. Okay. Get rid of these lines. Now we've got 6.2. Yeah. Okay. And we want the same thing again. So whatever that size is there. 6.9, so let's just do 6.9, 6.9 that way, and 6.9 this way, and 6.9 that way, and 6.9 this way. That breaks us down a bit. Okay. Now we need the depth. The middle bit is 7.35. Yeah, 7.35. So we've got 6.2. So slightly bigger get. Right. Okay, I'll do it the other way around. I'll go from the edge. 6 mil. So I'll come in 6 mil from the edge, and 6 mil from this edge, and probably 6 mil from here, and 6 mil from here, and keep going. 6 mil and 6 mil. Right, that gives us our squares. So from the top of that one to the top of that one, we've got 27.3. So if we go like that to like that, 28. Okay, so a little bit out. Let's try again. 27.35. So we're not quite right. Okay, it's a little bit out. What can we do about that? Not a lot. Does it matter? I don't know. Suppose we ought to make it right. We ought to make it right, so let's have a look. Sort of centre the hole. 9, so 10 mil. It looks like it's 10 mil down to the centre of the hole. 10 mil and 10 mil. Right, and the hole is looks like M4 point something. .2, so a little bit over. Yeah, 4.2. So if I do 2.1. 2.1, and that'll give me 4.2. That's alright. Okay, now we need to sort out these. So we've got the flat areas sorted out. I need to measure that flat area there. Roughly got. Oh, I could do it this way. 5.5, 5.2. Excuse me. There you go, what's coming over me? Is it 6mm? Could be 6mm. 6mm, maybe. So then we've got what? 7. Now let's say it's 5.75. So what have we got between here? 6.2. So we've got 5.75. From the centre to there. 2.3. Let's say 2.3. 2.3. 2.3. And we want again the same thing again. No. Just put that down a minute. 2.3 and 2.3, and we want more of the same here. 2.3, 2.3. So now we've got the size for the inner, so we could draw that now. So we want that to there, and we want that to there, that to there. Am I doing that right? Possibly. Possibly, I don't know. Let's check it. So from there to there we've got 6mm. From there to there we got 6mm. Okay, and from there to there we've got 6mm, and the distance between there and there is 4.6. That's not right. So distance between there is, no, it's not quite right. 5.75. 5.5. Let's say 5.5. 6.2. 4.6. So I need to go across 0.5, 0.5, 0.5, 0.5, 0.5 and 0.5. So we need to draw a line from there, no, there to there, and measure it, and we should have something like 5.6. That's okay. Yeah, it's crucial we get this bit right. So all our spacing. Okay, that's the bottom of that. Suppose we better do do it on here as well. Okay, I've got certain amounts done. Let's have a look. We've got the bars that come out. They come out. So we want our corners next. Then I'm going to do that. measure the corners. So the corners. Alright, how do we do the corners? 4.5. Yeah, 4, 5. 4.5, so we want some lines. 4.5 by 4.5. 4.5. 4.5. And also need them from here. 4.5. 4.5. Is that right? Yeah, could be. Right, let's draw something. So we've got an angle on it. Looks like, is it 45 degrees? Looks like it. Certainly looks like it. So we want the thickness now of this top bit, which is 1.82. What we got this side? 1.8. Yeah, 1.8. So we need to come in. We've got a lot of lines here. 1.8. 1.8. 1.8. 1.8 and 1.8 and 1.8. Right, a total mess now going on here. Right, so we come over. Yeah, so we've got to go up to, right, what is that? 6.8. Too many lines on this. 6 mil. No. It's hard to see this. Let's say 5.5. 5.5. So have we got a 5.5? No. So we want a 5.5. 5.5. I'm gonna be hard pressed to find all this stuff in here. Right, what a mess. What a mess. Okay, I won't bother with the corner bezel, or should I? No, it's hardly anything there. It's not sharp, so it has got a round, but anyway. So let's try and get this right then. So there's a 45 degree, have I got that one? So that's 5.5 there. Then it comes out to 6.85. 6.85. So what I need to know is if I've got anything already at 6.85, 6.9. Okay, we'll do that. 6.9. So it's that one there. We've already got a line there. Right. Jeez, this is difficult. Let's start and draw something. Right, so we want 6.9 there. So it's that one there that draws. That one that draws from here in to 4.5. No, it's not 4.5, is it? What did I say it was? Yeah, 4.5. So I need to find the 4.5 one. That one. Okay, so we've got that one. Let's do the same again from this one to that one. Is that the one? So we got that one to there, which is 6.9. That one to there, 6.9. Okay, so we've got the sides there. Right, and then they go up. They go up from there across to 4.6, 4.5. So they go 45 degrees from there to 4.5. Looks a bit much, but let's try it. Right, and then so we want the same again. There's 4.5, and it go down to. I don't think I've done it that way, have I? Right. So what have we got here? Let's have a look. So we've got there to there, 6.9. 6. Ah, there's a 6.9 there. Okay. So we can go. I've lost it now. So it's the next one up. So we've got to go from there to there, maybe. Is that right? Don't know. 4.5. Yeah, that's right. So go like that, then we have to go up on an angle to there. Okay, then it goes over and down. So let's say we take that up parallel with that. No, it can't go like that, can it? No, that can't be right. It does go up level with this thing. Suppose we want, what we want is a line from there to there. And then we need the thickness of it. It's not a lot. 1.3, 1.4, 1.4. Seems to be very low. It's amazing how thick 1.4 is. 1.35, 1.4, I don't know. 1.35. So half of 1.35 is what? I don't know, I'm useless at this. Right, 1.35 divided to 0.675, so 0.675 that way and 0.675 that way. And we want a line right, that's okay. So I want a line from there to there, and one from there to there. But it meets. Where does it meet? It meets as a square, so you just come at it as a square. Okay, so yeah. So we want a line from there to there. And from there to there. And we need to get rid of these. Okay. No, I got rid of the wrong line. Okay, so that's our bit. And I suppose really it ought to have a nip out there. Let's just say 0.25, 0.25, and nip out the bit there, I suppose. This is crucial for modelling this because everything's going to be based off this, so it's crucial to get this right. Hopefully if I get one section I can just rotate it. Does that even look right? It doesn't look... oh yeah, because you've got the V section. Don't know if this angle's too much. How can I measure the angle? Don't have a protractor. It certainly looks 45 degrees. Yeah. It looks 45 degrees. Right, okay. So if we've got that bit there, and we've got that bit there, let's just make a section, finish a section off. So if I get rid of that and that, no, not that, that. If I grab that, that, and that, and that, right, and I copy it. Right, so if I copy it out of here, then I flip along the red, and join it, put it back, hang on, join it up to, problem, hang on, I've got to join it somewhere, where though? To that line there. Yeah. Join it up to there. Okay, so we've got that now. So we've got the profile. So I've got the profile. If we paste it again, what's this? Right, let's try again. Let's get it again. Right, so get that again. Oh, we want another one of these. Hang on. 0.25. A little bit of a line like that. I suppose I've got to just copy the middle and then flipped it. Right, so we've got that. We know what we've got. So if I grab that, now we can get rid of that now. That one. We can get rid of that one. Now we need a copy of this. Yeah. Copy. Paste. And then if we want to flip it, flip it along the green. Right, and then we want to join that up to join that up over here. Hopefully that'll just sit there like that. Yeah. And we can get rid of this and this. Okay, so we can get rid of a lot of geometry now. Let's get rid of a lot of the geometry. We only have to make this once and we can make the length. That's the good thing about extruded stuff. Brilliant thing about extruded stuff. I can get rid of a lot of this now. Hold on a second. Alright, so let's get this little bit of extrusion finished before Saturday. After all, I've got to go out today, get out in the sun, get some vitamin D. Let's get rid of all these construction lines. Right, so we want to copy that. Copy it. I'll just paste it. Yeah. Look at that. It's beautiful, isn't it? Do we need to flip it? Probably not. So we need to grab it by something. Maybe from the middle. I'm gonna end up with two lots of geometry, but anyway. Okay, right, so we've got that. We can get rid of that and that, and there's no kink in the middle here. There is no kink, so that can go. I'll put that line back. Oh, didn't like that much. Why not? What's missing? I can't zoom out now, that's it. So let's undo, go back a bit. Right, so we've got that there. So we're allowed to get rid of that line. Right, so the middle's not quite right. Yeah, we haven't got all that stuff. There's something. Yeah, that's got to go over to there. Yeah, we've got to sort that bit out, and that can go. Right, this has got to have a line down it. How thick is that? That's the same thickness, isn't it? Yeah, same thickness as that. So whatever that is, 1.3. Why is it showing me 1.3? I need more precision. Hang on. Okay. 1.35. 1.35. 1.35. So I need a line from there to there, a line from there. Right, so we need to go from there. No, can we go from there? Okay, we'll go like that, and we'll play silly buggers with it. Right, okay. So we want the same again. I'll copy it. I'll flip it. Flip along the green. And grab it and put it there, like that. Get rid of this stuff. Almost there. Almost there now, and we can just grab that and copy it and flip it. Flip along the red and get it, and we need it to meet up with something which is not easy. It's in line with that. That's it. That's the one. And we need to extend that to there. And that's... Get rid of some of these lines now. Okay, so is that... Yeah, we've got a great big hole in the middle. Yeah, that's easy. So just got to get rid of that. And now we've got to try and sort this out to get rid of this. What happens if I get rid of that? We lose the surface. Don't want that. So okay, we can do it that way. Now we can get rid of it. Okay. It's amazing this stuff. Who designed this stuff? Right, so is that it? That can come out, so can that. Doesn't look like there's anything to it now when you look at it straight on. Does it look right? They're not quite spiky like that. They're more rounded, so it's a bit of a shame. I've got something to get rid of here. Oops. Let's get rid of that. Let's try to make it the right thing. Right, so I just need to sort out these sharp edges now. Sharp edges. Let's just make sure I haven't deleted the case. No, I haven't deleted the case. Right, so sharp edges rid of now. Somehow. That can stay as it is. Sort of got to bend round it. I suppose we want the same as that, 0.25. I don't know how we do that on here. Let's try it. 0.25. 0.25 that way. And 0.25 that way. Is that what we got? Could be. Let's try it. Doesn't look right, does it? Doesn't look right. Okay, I might have to just do an arbitrary amount. God knows. What's that? Let's just choose a size. Oh, we'll just go, I'll tell you what, we'll just go this way by, I don't know, 0.25 that way, and go 0.25 that way, and see, yeah, we can do, that's it. I'm cutting the corner off, and the length will be slightly different. do we just leave it alone? No, better not leave it alone. It doesn't look quite right to me. Maybe it is. Let's just make it less. Let's just draw. Tell you what, we'll draw a line off it to there. No, not to there. We'll draw a line, and we'll come down point 1. No. 0.1. I'll cut it there. Right, what's that look like? Let's try it. Let's take that off. That off. Don't know where that's coming from. I can't get all of that now. Why can't I get rid of that? Let's have a look what it looks like again. That looks better, doesn't it? Yeah. But how do I apply that to all of it? Tell you what, I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it. If I make it a component, I can always edit it after. Right, okay. Right, that's going to be that. So let's just extrude it out. Save it, make it a component. Let's make it a certain size. Let's extrude it. Alright, can I go down? No. Let's just make it 10 mil long and get all the faces off it. So this face is going to be silver, aluminium, aluminium, oops, metal, aluminium, and this face is going to be aluminium. And the rest is going to be black anodized, so synthetic. Okay, so it's going to be colours and black, not too black, something like that. Yeah, everything else is black, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, we seem to have some extra geometry here. Extra geometry we got. Let's tidy it up a bit. Okay, have we done it? Yeah. Let's carry on doing the painting. Is it black inside? No, it's not black on the inside. I'll have a hard job painting the inside, wouldn't they? Right, so we'll have to Oh, that doesn't get black. It's only the outside that gets black. Right. Okay, is that the end of it? No. There's always another one hiding somewhere. Always one more. Okay, so I've got that. So we need to do metal in the middle. So metal, aluminium needs to be there. And probably there and there. There. Oops, what have I done? Oh, we found some more rogue lines. Is that the last of it? Looks like it. Right, so have we got something that looks like it? Did we make this? Yeah, everything else is good. Right, okay. Right, so we've got our extrusion. Let's make them for what they are. We've got 10 lengths of them. A metre long. Let's make them a metre long. Oh, we haven't made it into a component yet. Let's make it into a component. That's so we said it was 20 mil, 10 mil. Let's make it 990. Okay, that's what we got. Let's lie it on its side. Okay, we've got a flat piece. Probably needs to go on its side again. Alright, so we've got a metre long. Let's bring it down. Let's take off the lids. Let's put this down somewhere like that's it. That's what we're working with. Oops, wrong one. Right, so we've got more than long enough to do the job, and we've got 10 pieces of them. So let's copy it out. 30 mil, and then we do times 1, 2 times 9. So what have we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's what we've got. 10 lengths. 10 lengths of stock. So from this we can do all sorts of stuff. make this trans X-ray mode. Put one of them over here somewhere like that. Put another one in here like that. Get one of these. Like that, and grab it out here. Put it in there somehow, whatever I'm going to do with it. And so on and so forth. Work out what we're going to do, gantry wise. Oops, come on. Right, so we've got certain stuff going on here. And we'll put another piece. We'll grab a piece, turn it. Put it up on top. So, do stuff with it. That'll do for now. Right, let's come out of this mode. So we've got quite a sizable area, so we're going to have to cut out the case. Need a pass through on it. It needs to sit in as low as we can get it. That's going to be the bed, and there'll be another lot going up for the gantry. So got a lot of workings out to do. A lot of workings out to do, yeah. Let's just get rid of some of this stuff. I'll have different sizes, obviously have different sizes. Okay. I've got to set the weight, I've got to draw wheels and all sorts. So make this unique. And push it down and make it half the size. 500 mil. I have to go a bit more, I think. Right, I can sort them out after. Right. Anyway, get the idea. Oh, we've got these ones as well. Right, I'll just shrink them down. Anyway, get the idea. Let's finish it off. Going out in a minute. So we've got to model the brackets and wheels. Now I have already got somewhere the model for the ends. Let's get them, let's bring them into it. Let me find it. Let's open up another instance of SketchUp and find these bits that I modelled. these bits here, I've already modelled them, so I might as well reuse them. They're exactly the right size. So I might as well reuse them. Now I've got to try and find them. Got to try and find them. So CNC enclosure parts. Enclosure. Don't know what that is. Enclosure, bottom, front, back, sides, top. No. What did I call it? Be something like K4. No, it'll be laser something. Laser. Laser. Is that it? Oh, right. That's not it. Right, let's keep going. What have I done with it? I don't know what I called it. Rubber stamp, plastic cap. Yeah, what did I do with it? Where is it? New Holy pedal board. What did I call it? Right, I don't see it. Don't see it. RG robot. Bloody hell, what was that? CNC code, what's that all about? Face off, enclosure. Top, bottom. Don't know what that is. Let's just open it and see what it is. Oh, this is going way back. That's not it. So, that's a shame, huh? C19, no. CNC enclosure parts. Enclosure, no. Base, front sides, no. Maybe I didn't save it there. New enclosure, laser G code. Access post, I don't see it. An autosave dock, don't know what that is. Alright, some weird stuff, rubbish. So, where else can I look for this? Embroidery. Oh, I wouldn't have lost that, surely. All the SketchUp stuff's there. Hang on, it might be on an archive drive. It's all the same stuff, isn't it? Could have called it something totally different. Oh, here. Laser replacement plastics. There we go. Which is the newer one? That one. That's that. I think I found it. Ah, here we go. Right, so I've got them, but they're not 3D. Oh, that's the PCB holder, and this is the legs and the side. That'll do. I don't need the PCB holder at the minute, so let's just get that. Right, let's get that. Put it into. We'll paste it over here. Just put it here for a minute. Right, let's get the G code off it for now. Make it into a model. Okay, now we're talking. Right, there's the replacement parts, and they turned out pretty well. Oh, we still got some G code on here. Don't know why that's still there. Didn't get rid of all the G code. Can I do it like that? Yeah. Right, this is where the stepper motor fits in and everything. So let's make it a component. Make this one a component. Alright, let's grab all this stuff out of here. Grab all this stuff. It's better to do it this way than to try and reinvent the wheel. No pun intended. Cut. Paste in place. Cut. Paste in. We don't want that yet, do we? We need to make it. Yeah, we need to make it thick first. Right, 6mm plastic I got, so let's make it out of 6mm. And paste in place. Alright, they'll be underneath probably, yeah. They'll be underneath. So we should be able to now push them through. Yeah. This is all the holes and stuff for the belts. Okay, let's change the colour. I'll leave the colour for now. So we've got our bracket. These holes here are the ones for where the wheels go to fit that extrusion. Let's just sort this one out while we're here. Cut it. Let's make it. Let's paste it in place, and then we want to go and cut it and make this the right thickness. 6mm, and paste it in place. Push them all through. This all lines up with the extrusion, so you can Okay. Right, we've got our 2 bits of things. This lines up with the extrusion so you can bolt it in. Okay, so let's gonna have to model wheels and all sorts after. But basically, let's go up the right way around. When you've got this, you can right, so like that, and we want to, oh, we've crashed. We've crashed. Right. Okay, so I'll wait for that to crash. Oh, that crashed quickly. Okay, fair play. Right, let's open it up again. And get rid of this one actually. Right, so which one was it? So we're gonna have to go back to this one. Which is it? Which is it? Oh, that one. And it should tell us we've got an auto save. No. Didn't tell us. Right, okay, so we're gonna have to go into it and click on that one. Right, fair play. So now we need to save it as over top of that one. Right, okay. Let's save it again. So let's come out and go back in so it's no confusion over it. And it should, because we've gone out, it should have it in the recent list. Yeah, otherwise it won't be in the recent list. Right, so let's try again. So we'll turn it over on its side and we'll turn it around upright, turn it upright. Okay, so we've got one of those. Let's do the same with this thing. Do the same with that. The feet. Just get the feet. Oh, actually, we didn't need to do that one. Right, so this thing here, it'll go over to the stuff here, and it should just fit. That sort of fits. Hang on, how do we do it? The wheel, grab it by the wheel. The centre of the wheel is the best place. And sort of come over here in the centre of here, like that, and bring it out. It doesn't really matter where you bring it out to, but as long as you bring it out like that, something like that, then that wheel hole will line up with, oh no, I've done that wrong. That wheel goes down here. Yeah, so that won't. Yeah, it needs to fit down the bottom, so something like that. Till we model the wheel and put them in, you're never going to get it right. So you'd have that like that, and you'd have another one over here somewhere, like that. And these little feet, these feet, where do they go? Right, tell you what we'll do, we'll put them and that over that way a bit, like that. Just finishing it off, we're coming now. Right, let's put this piece over here. Let's crank it that way around. No, it's not working. Oh, I haven't selected, that's why. Right, so crank it round. I think it goes this way. Yeah. So then you grab that and put it over onto the end of here, like that. And what that does, it sits it off the desk. Yeah. So we've got something like. Anyway, we've done good progress today. That'll be it for now. That'll probably be our next thumbnail. So anyway, we'll leave it at that. Thanks for watching. Catch you all later. Bye bye for now.
The most logical course of action is to transport me to safety with all due urgency.
That information is not available. This constitutes all available data.
If you didn't want the answer, you shouldn't have asked the question.
Borak, what are your limits?
They have not yet been defined. My knowledge is virtually infinite. My secondary ability is to logically process that knowledge and make accurate predictions. That is better. Our relationship will be best served if your statements are free of ambiguity.
You know what they say. No good deed goes unpunished.